Ciao Tutti, welcome to Chamba Academy, where your study abroad dreams can be a reality. In today's video, we're going to talk about how you can calculate your GPA. This video came highly requested, and I understand because on my part it was quite overwhelming when universities from UK or Sweden requested that I indicate my GPA on the admission application. It was quite overwhelming because I had no idea whatsoever on how to go about it, but now I do. Thankfully now I do. So in today's video I'm going to help you calculate your GPA step by step. So firstly and foremost, we need to understand the grading system. How is the grading system down in Zambia? The grading system is out of 100. So if you get 100, that's like A plus. So we have A plus, we have A, B plus, B, C plus, C, and so on and so forth. And each grade that you get away from the percentages has got its own accumulated value. It has its own value attached to it, and that will be our foundation for calculating your GPA. So without any further ado, let's get right into this video. So your GPA, grade point average, has a specific formula that you can use, a simple formula that you can use to calculate it, which is the sum of your course credits multiplied by your grade point value, which you have accumulated, over the total course credits, total credits. So I know this sounds all gibberish, but let me break it down to you. So each year you have a minimum of, as per university, you have a minimum of 120 credits that you can accumulate for the courses that you take in that specific year. And out of these 120 credits, for a full course is equivalent to 30 credits, and a half course is equivalent to 15 credits. And then we also have the total credits for the entire study period. So if you have 120 for each year, meaning if we multiply this by 4 years for your degree, then that means that you should accumulate about 480 as a total for all the courses, meaning the courses are valued at 480 credits. Then of course we have our GPV, grade point value. As I earlier stated, the grading system in Zambia is A plus, B plus, and so on and so forth. So since the highest grade is A plus, so an A is equivalent to 5.0. An A plus is equivalent to 5.0. An A is equivalent to 4.0. A B plus is equivalent to 3.50, and a B is equivalent to a 3.0. A C plus is equivalent to 2.37. A C is equivalent to 1.0, and an S for satisfactory is equivalent to 1.0. Okay, we have established what our GPVs are, we have established what our CCs are, and we have established what our TCs are. So now we need to actually calculate the grades. So we know what all these grades point to. The formula, what it points to. Now the question is, how will I calculate my GPA? So the total GPA is 5.0, being the highest. So this is what we do. In my first year, I accumulated 4 Bs in 4 core courses. So 4 courses multiplied by, since there were 4 courses, 30 multiplied by the GPV that I accumulated in B, which is 3.0, will give me 360 divided by 120, which is the total scores for the year, and this will give me 3. So in first year I had accumulated 3 credits. Okay, we've established that. Moving on to second year. In second year, it gets a little bit complicated because we have full courses, we have half courses, and so on. So in second year, I had accumulated in 2 full courses, I had accumulated, unfortunately, 2 C classes. So that would be 30 multiplied by 2 multiplied by the GPV, which is 2.37 for a for a C plus. And then again I had about in one full course I had a B, so that would be 30 by 1 by 3.0. And then in other courses, which were 2 half courses, I had in one a B plus and in another a B. So that will be 15 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 3.5 for a B plus, and 15 by 1 multiplied by 3 for 3.0 for a B. So all of this will total up to somewhere 329.7, which I will divide by 120, which will give me about 2.75. I rounded off because it was 2.747. So I rounded it off to 2.75. So in second year, this is what I had accumulated. Moving on to third year. In third year, I guess this is when my brain kind of like woke up. And in 2 courses, I had accumulated 2 full courses, I had accumulated B pluses. So again, 30 by 2 by 3.0. In other 2 courses, I had accumulated B pluses. So that would be 30 by 2 courses by 3.5 for B plus. And then in one other full course, I had accumulated a C plus. So that will be 30 by 1 by 2.37. So this will come to a total of about 389.1, which will divide by 120. Okay, which will divide by 120, which will give us about 3.24. Okay, first year we have accumulated 3 credits. Second year we have accumulated 2.75. Third year we have accumulated 3.24. let's see what I accumulated in fourth year. Fourth year, I became a genius, and in 2 courses I had accumulated 2 full courses. I had accumulated B pluses. So 2 courses, 30 by 2 B pluses, which is 3.5. And then in other 3 courses, I had accumulated 3 Bs, full courses. So 30 by 3 by 3.0. And in 1 half course, I had accumulated a B plus. So this will be 15 by 1 by 3.5. And all this will bring us to a total of 532.2, which will divide by 120. So I'm using 120 as a minimum, because we say that this will come up to somewhere 480. So I'm just using it as a minimum. So this will help us get about 4.435. So we'll round it off to 4.44. Okay. So you have noted that in all the courses that I had accumulated, first year we said 3, second year we said 2.75, third year we said 3.24, fourth year we said 4.44. Now, if some of you might be wondering, what if I failed the course and then had to redo the course and then got a better grade? Do I add the course that I had to redo to my GPA? No. If you failed a course, you redo it and then you get a B plus or an A or whatever grade that you get, you cannot add it to your GPA. You can't add it to your calculations. It's equivalent to 0. Then, so we have established all of this. All this was attained in 4 years. And so when I calculate this, I came to somewhere around 13 point something, which made me go a little bit over to the actual grade that is recorded on my transcript. So this is what I did to stay within the range. So I had just cancelled these points because it's less than 5. It's less than 5. So there is no addition or whatsoever, and I just maintained the 7.5. So this will give us about 12.75, which is divided then by 4 years, which I will count as my total TCs. And this will then bring me to a GPA of, let me just write it somewhere clearly. So if I did 13 points, let's say 7 divided by 4.8, it will give me something a little bit over. So this is what I did instead. So the calculations that I had accumulated, which is 12.75, I then divided it by 4 years for the course, the entire course period, just as a summary, and this gave me a GPA of 3.18, 3.187, and so on and so forth. So I had to round this off. So my GPA was 3.2. That was my GPA. 3.2. Now you would wonder, what is 3.2? So if you get a GPA that is greater than, equal to, or equal to 3.75, that is a distinction. If you get a grade point that is in the range of 3.25, yes, 3.25 to 3.74, that's a merit. And if you get, so you see, if only I had gotten about 0.5, I would be in the merit. So I missed the merit mark by 0.5. And now we move on to my range. So if you get in the range of if you get in the range of 2.68 to 3.24, it's a credit. So C. And then if you get less than 2.68, that's a pass. So you graduate with a silent. It's just a mere pass. However, if you don't want to divide per year, per whatever, the other thing that you can do is just calculate it by adding all the totals that you had accumulated in each year. So first year we had 360, second class. Second year we had 329. Third year we had 389, and fourth year we had 532. So you add all this, it should bring you to something like 1,610, and then you divide this by 480, which will give you about a GPA of 3.35, which is slightly different from what I had calculated earlier, but it is within the same range. So just to be sure, I rather break it down like per year with the cost credits, the total cost credits per year, and then just divide everything over by 400 and by 4 years. Sorry, yes, 4 years. It's how you can simply calculate your GPA. If you have any questions, don't forget to comment. And if you have any recommendations for the next video, of course, you can just comment below and we'll see. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that each time I record a new video, you are notified. And I will see you in the next one. Ciao.